Mortgage Stadium already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Get us started with the opening kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will start this game off. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is...
They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out. He's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On the move, he fires. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, how did he make that move? So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Knights are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to...
He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCF! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first.
Afterburners coming. The 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Finds a tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Knights in the hurry up. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide-open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Right on target this time. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Knights are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
A little release to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Knights. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too. As complete a win as they've had for some time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A third and long coming up here. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Good timing on the quick out. At the 20, he's got space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCF! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse,
off he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. On the run, still looking. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Stark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll pull it down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. The Knights get enough to move the chains.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They get him down after he makes the catch. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Touch pass on the jet sweep. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Knights! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Caught over the middle. It's Stark. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 19, set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing in the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
The Knights moving quickly to the line. On second down, he'll fire. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll throw it. Complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UCF! Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on first down. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Knights! And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 28 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give to the back. Open space at the 25. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Off the play fake. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Rides to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Knights want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The Knights get enough for the first down.
When you think about it, when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback will audible. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Knights. And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having... And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Touchdown, UCF! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Short gain on the play before he slides. And if we can draw your attention to the sky, what an amazing sight this is. Now, not everyone knows that the 50-yard line of UCF Stadium lines up with the launch pad at Cape Canaveral. And from that view, I think you can see why. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about...
Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Knights. And the punishment has been extended. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Knights want to crank the tempo. Quarterback checking off. He's looking for an open man on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those...
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. At the 35, he's loose. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallow.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Leaves it with the back. He's able to find his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Down by multiple possessions, and they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8.
Man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Knights will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Guys, this